Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. I'd like to welcome you to Tim's Tidbits. This is the overnight price action for 9/7/22. If this your first time, I ain't got my background together. If this your first time tapping in with us, I like to say welcome. If it's not your first time tapping in, I like to say welcome. If y'all know who I am, my name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr. I get on Al Gore's internet every single day and do Tim's Tidbits. I just like to share my knowledge on the stock market. Am I the best? No, I ain't the best. Am I the worst? No, I ain't the worst. I'm just a dude from Fort Lauderdale, Florida that learned the skill that changed my life. And I just want to share it with people for free, 99 on the internet, far and wide for free. That's what I was trying to say. I just want to share it for free on the internet. I'll never charge you for this. Don't think I ask you to do is hit the like button. Hit the like button. It's on one side of your screen over here. It's either on this side of your screen or on this side of your screen, depending on what device you on. Wherever the like button is down there, hit the like button. That's the only payment that I ask of you. And you too can be a part of the Spider Gang. Y'all see Spidey back there. You can be a part of the Spider Gang and hang out with us every single day. Once in the morning before the market open up at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and once in the evening after the market close, normally at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but during football season, we doing it at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Shout out our sponsors, man. We got some very exclusive sponsors on Tim's Tidbit, man. Today's sponsor, let me get to my sponsor mode. Today's sponsors are thenewtlr.com, thenewtlr.com, the place to get your Spider Gang apparel and accessories so that you can tell people that it's all about discipline over dollars. It's all about discipline over dollars. That's thenewtlr.com to get your Spider Gang merch, Spider Gang apparel and accessories for investors and traders. Shop thenewtlr.com and pick up your Spider Gang and merch and accessories. Our second sponsor is Banjo, new music by Il Jodam. Banjo, now streaming on all streaming platforms. That's Banjo, new music by Il Jodam, now streaming on all streaming platforms. Thank you. Full disclosure. This is not a paid promotion or a paid advertisement. TheNewTLR.com, that's me. Il Jodam, that's my son. Banjo, that's his album. Go support my son music, man. I appreciate y'all for pulling up to the merch shop and buying the merch, but I really want you to go support my son. That's more important to me. I do this because I love doing it. I appreciate y'all for shopping with me. Shout out who that was. I saw an order from somebody yesterday, Seawalk, I believe it was. Appreciate the love on the merch shop, but I really want y'all to go support my son music. He worked hard on that stuff. Hey, let's see who in the chat, man. Let's see who in the chat. What's up, Mendez? Tell Anna, Elsa, and the Queen I said good morning. What's up? Cool it now. You better cool it now. Ooh, watch out. What's up, here to learn and share? I'm going to remember that you here this time. I ain't going to say you late next time. What's up, DeAndre? What's going on? What's up, Kevo? What's going on, Maria? What's up, Stacks? That's Il Jodam Daddy. I appreciate that. For the free 99. You feel me? What's up, Stacks? What's going on, Douglas? Hey, Douglas, do people be putting extra syllables in your name? Douglas. What's going on, Prayer Kid? I don't remember that name. If this your first time coming, welcome. If it's not your first time, I jalapies. I just be trying to remember names. I just don't remember that name. What's up, prayer kid? Sitting on them tens, but you keep them clean, though. I see you. Sitting on tens, but you keep them clean, though. What's up, Edwin? What's going on, Davario Towns, if you will? What's up, Sanjay? Where you at, baby? Yeah, what's going on, Tanya? He said, yes, Douglas. Hey, what's up, man? I see more numbers than I see names, but that's all we're going to shout out now because that's all I see. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's get in. What's up, 2K Crypto? Let's get into it, man. Let's go to, since Stacks put it up there, let's put it on the screen and let's go see what Spalene doing. If y'all don't know the words to the song, y'all read what Stacks got on the screen right now and say it with me. 1, 2, everybody go. Spalene, where you at, baby? Yeah, go. What's going on, Spalene, baby? How you doing? Spalene, look like we about to slightly gap down. We got a slight gap down at about 70 cents. Right now, we at about a slight 70-cent gap down. As you see yesterday, we came down and got outside of this daily fair value gap, the tan box with the blue outline. We got outside the daily fair value gap and then wick back in. Came down into this breaking structure. We had a bullish breaking structure to the upside. Right over here, we broke structure. Get out the way, ad. We broke structure on the 19th of July on the way up. This is the breaking structure. This is the swing high that we broke, the July 8th swing high. We broke through, and then we came back and kissed it back here on the 26th of July. Took off, ping out. We got our ping out right there. And so we came down here right now. We're at this daily order block right here. Actually, all three of these candles are technically the entire order block, right? But yesterday we closed right at the bottom of the order block. What's that close on that candle? 390.89, and yesterday we closed at 390.76. So we, you know what I'm saying, we still respecting the body of the bottom of the order block. This entire area is the order block. For anybody who don't understand why I'm calling that area order block, something that I learned from ICT, where we had bullish momentum, then we had a slight shift in sentiment the opposite way, and then we had a blast off from that area, right? This is the last down close candle from that blast off, but we got 3 down close candles in a row. So technically, this whole area would be the order block, but this is the main one that I like to focus on. I like to focus on the very last one. But when it's a succession of red candles, I just count that whole area as the order block, right? So we at the bottom of the order block right now. We ran liquidity outside of our box. The outside of our box was down here yesterday at this low. We got our box on the ES, but pretty much the same area, right? This was the bottom of our box, and we went outside of it and wicked back in. So now we're about to gap down. We gapping down slightly. We push down a little bit more. We gapping down, and then let's see if we get a gap retrace or gap and go. Let's go over to the ES and see what it's looking like. Again, we still kind of hovering in this. Get off my screen, Stacks. You've been there too long. We still been hovering in this little area over here. We at a slight discount right now. We're in a slight discount. Remember, I say the big boys like to sell at a premium, buy at a discount, but we still kind of hovering. We around this between the slight discount and slight premium. We've been hovering around there for a few days now. You know, and we started back here on August 30th. You know, then we came down on 31st. Then on the 1st September, we came a little lower. Then we blast up on the 2nd, then came back down, and then we just hovered around right where we closed at on the 2nd. So we just been hanging in this same little area right here for the last week or so. Right? Get out of my way. I'm not paying for pro. Let's go see what the ES talk. God dog it. Why I can't stand when it be moving to the wrong screen, man. Y'all hold on for a second, man. It going to the wrong screen. I leave it over here, and then when my monitor go to sleep, for some reason it want to put the stuff on the other screen. If I wanted it to pop to that screen, it don't. It just stay over here on the screen. I got to turn the monitor back on. But when I want it to stay over here, it always want to move it over to the other screen. All right. Overnight price action. What did we do? These are 15-minute candles right here. So this morning by 6 o'clock, I came here about 6 o'clock, made a few adjustments. As you see, I adjusted the bottom of the box. Yesterday, the bottom of the box was here. Yesterday, when I had moved it down. At the end of the day, I had moved it down here to the 38.8650, right around yesterday's low. I moved it to yesterday's low, and as you see overnight, we pushed down and broke through it, but we wicked back up. We were still inside of it, but instead of leaving the bottom of the box there, I just went ahead and moved it down to the Asian low. I moved it down to the Asian low from last night, right? And then I marked out a few. We got a 15-minute fair value gap right around the midnight open. Right, 15-minute fair value gap around the midnight open, and then we got some relative equal lows right in that same area that it looked like the market is thirsting for right now. The market look like it's thirsting for those equal lows in that fair value gap right there. At the London, we came down, and then we pushed. Hold up. I got this out. Oh, that's an hourly fair value gap that I had put on there. Yeah, we done went through all of that. We done went through all of that from when I marked that this morning. Cause I can't we was up here. We was consolidating up here. So we done came down. We done came down through all of this stuff that I marked this morning. It was a hourly fair value gap right there that we made. We came down and went through that. And it was inside a 15-minute. So we came all the way back down through that, went up, and then flushed back down again. Right. So we got, go ahead and move this out the way. Move all this stuff out the way that I marked out this morning. Right. So we done flushed through all that now. Look like we thirsting for these relative equal lows down here. So the sell side liquidity right now is at this fair value gap, top of the gap at 38.93. It's like a roughly 2-point fair value gap. Got 38.93 from 38.91.25 up to 38.93. So roughly a 2-point fair value gap on the 15-minute. And so in that swing low, that fair value gap will be the internal sell side liquidity that I'm watching at 38.93. 38.93, we pushing down to it. We consolidated here for a while. Let's see if that was at equilibrium of this leg down over here. Let's go from this buy side liquidity at down to the low, and behold, what do you see? It's consolidating right there at equilibrium. Consolidating right there at equilibrium from this high at 11:30 yesterday to the Asian low last night at 8:30, and we consolidated right there from 4 o'clock this morning up until 7:45. We consolidated right there at equilibrium, and then boom, sold down. Still haven't taken out this sell side liquidity though. We consolidated there, left the buy side. We came up. Let's see what we did. We came up. We took this buy side liquidity right there. We took this buy side liquidity at, what's that? 39.2075. We took the buy side liquidity at 39.2075 and set an overnight high at 39.2225. Came back down and consolidated at equilibrium of this price leg from yesterday at 11:30 until last night. Settled at equilibrium there, consolidated there, pushed down, filled in this hourly and 15-minute fair value gap, came down into this order block right here. All three candles are technically the order block, but this is the bottom of the order block here. Came down into this order block, and now we seem to be respecting this order block and pushing back up. Let's see if this order block be the catalyst to push us back up to attack this buy side, or will we come get the sell side first? Or we come get the sell, because we was engineering liquidity here, right? After taking liquidity down there, we came and engineered liquidity here, then we pushing back down. So the market looking like it wants to attack this buy side. That's the way it's trading. Like it want to come up here to get this buy side at 39.43, right? If not 39.43, at least this bearish imbalance here at 39.24 to 39.30. Pretty much 39.25 is pretty much a 5-point fair value gap from 39.2475 to 39.30.25, a 5-point fair value gap. But the way the market been trading overnight is looking like it want to attack this buy side. So we took out the buy side here at 39.2075, right? And then now we coming back down, and we right here at this order block. Let's see if this order block hold up and we push up and get this buy side, or if we come and get this sell side first. Come and get this sell side first and then go up. Yeah. Since we took that buy side already and then we start pushing back down, it ain't much. Let's see if it's some higher time frame imbalances that it needed to take care of first. Okay, we on the 4 hour, we came down, overlapped. We didn't leave no fair value gap on the 4 hour. There's a 15-minute down there. Let's go to 60-minute. Yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing. It's just a 15-minute down here. Just a 15-minute down there. See, the way it's trading is acting like it want to come for this buy side. But let's see how it plays out. Let's see how it plays out. Because we wicked down really far yesterday on the hourly. And then today we came down and got up under that. Well, overnight we came down, got up, run that, tapped into that liquidity there. We still respecting this weekly order block. We got a weekly order block right here that we still respecting. We came down into the weekly and daily order block again last night, and we still respecting it and pushing back up. You know, it's like some weekly order block, daily order blocks. It's like some I think it's like some hourly fair value gaps or something that we getting down into over there. Let me put some more data on the thing just to see, just to show what I'm talking about. Put a horizontal line there. Market getting ready to open in 6 minutes. Did I put the link in the chat? I don't think I put the link in the chat, man. I jalapaz. The link is in the chat. If anybody want to pull up and ask anything, the link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. Do I prefer trading futures or options? I prefer trading options. I'm just an options trader, but I'm going back live on futures in October. I'm going back live on futures in October. And the reason why I prefer to trade options because I'm not a day trader. Like swing trading is more my identity. My trader identity is swing trading. Day trading is too stressful for me. I'm retired. I don't like the stress of day trading. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me put it to you like this right here. Before I get back to the charts, who cares about the charts right now? We done talked about overnight price action. I'm tired of talking about that anyway. I want to talk about this right here. Let me put it to you like this right here. What's the difference between making what's the difference between making $1,000 a day, $1,000 a day for 5 days, or making $5,000 in 1 day? What's the difference? All right, somebody put it in the chat. Somebody put it in the chat for me. What do you think the difference between making $1,000 a day for 5 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? You make $1,000 a day Monday, $1,000 Tuesday, $1,000 Monday through Friday. You make $1,000 a day, or one of those days you make $5,000. What's the difference? Somebody put in the chat. What's the difference? Right? I know it's like a 15-second delay, and I know Robinson, if he in here, his old gnarly fingers won't let him type that fast. What Stack say? Both are great tools to leverage to work for you. Options are cheaper. Futures have no Greeks. Just gotta have. Oh yeah, he talking about that right there. There you go, right there. Douglas. The second half of that right there is exactly what I'm talking about. The difference is stress. That's what I'm talking about. Douglas, you hit it right on the head. The difference is stress. And then Cool It came back and gave you the nail in the coffin. Time spent making it. Right? Stress for one, because you done left one job for another. Right? You done left one job for another, meaning you showing up every day with like your mind frame of I gotta make this $1,000 in a day. You feel me? I gotta make this $1,000 today. Stress. You're stressing yourself out. You're looking at the charts. You're making stuff appear that's not really there because you're trying to get that $1,000 in a day, right? Stressed out. If you don't get it, you're beating yourself up. You're taking mediocre setups because you're trying to get that 1,000. You go to over leveraging because you want to get that 1,000. It ain't the best setup, but I'm gonna put on 4 contracts. I'm gonna put on 4 contracts and just take a few points. It ain't the best setup. Stressing. Or you can just chill and relax. Just chill and relax. Wait for a beautiful setup and get that 5,000 in one walk without stressing about it. That my whole mindset has shifted. I don't try to stress myself out and like just chase money because the market gonna give opportunity. I lost so much money chasing money, it don't make sense. But when I just chilled and sat back and relaxed, yeah, it be plenty of days I be sitting up here looking at folk, you know what I'm saying, be like, man, I'm done for the day I did this, I'm done for the day I did that. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. But then when I hit my 1 or hit my 2, you know what I'm saying? All the money that I was trying to make through them little, you know what I'm saying? I made that plus with no stress. You know what I'm saying? I was sitting on the couch eating Cinnamon Toast Crunch when I made that. You feel me? Yeah, man. I think that's all I got for the price action, man. Overnight price action. I believe that's it. We looked at it. Then we look at the chart. Y'all saw the lines, man. What I say? I kept my time and got my money with the 5K a day. Can't get time back. That's it. Can't get time back. Can't get time back. And that risk management, that's I'm glad you pointed that out. The more you trade, the more you're risking, right? Not money wise, but exposure wise. The more you trade, the more you're risking. The more trades you put on, the more you're exposing yourself to risk. The less trades you put on, the less because every trade there's risk in every trade. So the more trades you put on, let's say everybody go through what's the name? If y'all typing something on IG, I ain't reading. I just see stuff moving on IG. If y'all type something on IG, come on YouTube and put your question in there. Or pull up. Come on YouTube. You can even pull up and ask verbally. You click the link in the chat and pull up and ask the question verbally. I just see stuff keep moving over there. But I ain't answering nothing on IG. I just got IG open so people know I'm on YouTube. Oh yeah, risk management. Cause the more you expose yourself to the market, the more risk you expose yourself to. Because what if you go through a losing streak? We all go through winning streaks and losing streaks, right? What if you go through a 10 trade losing streak and you trading every single day, right? You trading every single day and you go through a 10 trade losing streak. Losing every single day for 2 weeks will destroy you mentally. It would destroy you mentally. You probably won't even make it through the 2 weeks. You probably won't make it through 2 weeks, right? Because because the more you lose, the more you try to force it. You know what I'm saying? The more you start to question yourself, the more you start to second guess your strategy. You know what I'm saying? The less clear you start to think, right? But the less you trade, it gives you time to sit back and really analyze the market. Really, you know what I'm saying, cherry pick perfect setups. You know what I'm saying? That's a good one. Risk management. Not as far as like position size, but exposure. You know what I'm saying? Exposure. And that also goes into over leveraging. Like if you constantly putting on, you know what I'm saying, trade after trade after trade after trade, now you're getting into over leveraging. Because if you lose, just say you're only supposed to be trading up to 2 trades a day, right? And you in a losing streak and you lose twice a day. You frustrated. You put on another trade. You over leveraging because you risking more than you supposed to be risking during that time frame. Now you over leverage it because people always think about over leveraging as putting on too much size. Nah, you done went past your risk tolerance and you over leveraging now. You know what I'm saying? It's all kind of ways to look at this stuff. Discipline over dollars. You feel me? Go support our sponsors. You get a win every day. Nah, I'll never get a win every day. It's all I know a few people who get a win every day. They the greatest investors of our generation. Oh man, who saw the young bull Mr. Lawrence on live this morning on IG? He was keeping it all the way real. You feel me? I told when I went live on IG, I told people, I said, if anybody know Mr. Lawrence, y'all tag him in here and tell him OG Henny Loaf, Mr. TLR himself said, keep putting your foot on these clowns' necks. He was out there spitting the real. He was talking about how these folk out here hiring rappers to come to their events to sell more tickets. You know what I'm saying? They telling him, man, you know how many more tickets you can sell if you get a rapper to come to your event? You know what I'm saying? I had already peeped Game back when he popped up and said he was going to be teaching on EYL. And then like 2 weeks later, he just disappeared. This before I stopped. I couldn't deal with I ain't got nothing personal against them, but I can't deal with that. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't deal with that stuff. Like, don't polish up a turd and hand it to me and tell me it's a Snicker. You know what I'm saying? Don't piss on my head and tell me it's raining. You know what I'm saying? If you for me, you for me. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Give me the value that I'm paying for. You know what I'm saying? I ain't knocking nobody who charge for their IP, that charge for their time. I ain't knocking nobody, but don't charge me all this money for something that's Googleable. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And don't, you know what I'm saying? That's why my wife be like, you want to go to that? No, I don't. No, I don't. It's just a gimmick. I don't want to go to way back before, and y'all can ask my sweetie. She'll let y'all know from the very first Invest Fest they did in Atlanta, right up the street from it. She'll like, baby, you want? No, I don't. I do not want to go. Why would I want to go to an investment conference when they got all these rappers and singers there? What are these rappers and singers gonna do for me? And then everybody that's on the panels, I done seen them on their show 500 times. You feel me? I know I don't. It's a gimmick. It's the same thing when I was in the music business. You know what I'm saying? You put all these famous people on your panels and charge all these people all this money to come to your event just to learn nothing. Just to learn the same thing you've been repeating over and over on your YouTube channel, but you want to charge me all this money to come in here to sit in front of a panel hoping that I get exposure. Them people ain't coming there to work. Them people got paid to come there. They just coming there to collect their check. Hey, if anybody know the young dog, Mr. Lawrence, tell him OG Henny Loaf, Mr. TLR himself, say, keep putting your foot on these clowns' necks. Keep letting it be known, man. I'm out here in the trenches with you, young bull. I'm in the trenches with you. I got respect for you. Go out there and he got Lawrence got paid memberships and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? But hey, real recognize real. When I see people get out here and do what I'm doing, go ahead, charge for your time. I done seen him do plenty of free events. I done tuned into his free events. I done paid for some of his paid events to stream it. You know, so I paid for one for my son. He out here giving out good information, man. But he ain't charging people an arm and a leg just to tell them invest in 2 techs, 2 index. Stop playing, man. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. I oopsed up on them back in 2020, man. And they started out on the right foot. But now it's like they don't vet. Either they don't vet the people that they bring on their platform, or they just don't care. It's just about the money for them. I ain't here to knock nobody, man. I'm here to spread good information to people. That's why I tell you, man, this just the way little Timmy Rogers see it. Hey, it's free information from me to you. You can take it or leave it, man. This stuff work. It's stuff work, but you got to execute. You got to put in the work. You got to put in the time, and you got to execute, man. And I got much respect for anybody who been out here doing this stuff during the pandemic when all the market did was go up in the air. Yeah, I found out about the Come Up series through EYL. You know what I'm saying? I found out a lot of stuff. I found about Wall Street Trapper through EYL. I found out a lot of stuff through EYL. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, it's like I call a spade, man. I call a spade. When you out here, when like we when I was working, people, I used to tell people, stop name dropping. Stop, don't call me or email me saying Thad Kelly said. Stop name dropping. Thad Kelly was the IMO out there. Stop, don't call me saying Thad Kelly said. You know what I'm saying? Just call me and ask me for what you want. So I hear name, I don't care if you friends with Rick Ross. And I don't think you're friends. You know what I'm saying? Stop you, like I already know how when I was in the music business. If you bumped into a famous person, you took a picture with them, and then you post that picture 900 times so people think that y'all cool. You know what I'm saying? You know how many times me and my homeboys, even when we was rapping secular music and when we was doing Christian rap music, we be at events and we run into people that we look up to. You know what I'm saying? Like one time we ran into like Charlie Baltimore at a radio station. Took pictures with Charlie Baltimore. You know what we did with them pictures? Post them online. Then everybody see, oh man, y'all know Charlie Baltimore? Capping. Yeah, man, that's my girl. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is, man. Association, man. People see you ride rich people. People see you riding this person. They think, oh, you know them, so you must know what you're doing. Man, stop playing, man. I'm just venting right now, man. I ain't got nothing to say. The market open, man. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. Let's see what the market doing. I'm just running my mind. But tell that young man to keep doing what he's doing, man. Keep putting pressure on their neck. Because it's a whole lot. Oh, we went for the buy side. We went straight for the buy side. What I told you. I ain't got no crystal ball, man. I just look at the charts. And what I said, the market, the way it's trading, it looked like it want to take the buy side. What did it do? What did it do this morning? The first thing, this the opening candle. Right? Yeah. EYL still gives some good information. They're trying to get the masses, so they have to do heavy marketing. Yeah, I'm glad you said that, David. I'm not the person to knock down anybody for doing what they do, right? And there's nothing wrong with marketing. There's nothing wrong with marketing. But to me, it's a difference between marketing and capping, right? It's a difference between marketing and capping, right? So if and people can they can do what they want to do, right? If you want to appeal to people for financial literacy, right? You're saying you're doing it for financial literacy, right? And you're trying to you know what I'm saying, edify the people, uplift, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to edify your people, right? So you go and get what appeals to your people, right? That really ain't got nothing to do with financial literacy, just to sell the tickets, right? And then when your people get there, right, the amount of money that they paid ain't the value that they getting, right? And it's not just them. I already said it go back to when I was in the music business. It go back to it when you go to these real estate conferences, when you go to these self-help things, when you get there, right? What you paid for, it's like you're getting a little smidgen of it, right? And then the rest of the time you just hanging out and taking pictures with people, and you leaving not knowing any more than you already knew from what they had already gave you before. That's the problem I got. That's the problem I got with it. I ain't got no problem with nobody charging. I ain't got no problem with nobody marketing. I ain't got no problem with nobody, what the tactics they use. But I'm saying deliver the value of what you have people paying for. You know what I'm saying? And I know plenty of people personally that have gone to these events and they say exactly what I thought the event was going to be when they get back. And then the way everybody who done paid their money, but I ain't gonna say everybody, because a lot of people, when they pay their money and they don't get the value they want, they be pissed off and they be ranting. But what a lot of people do, and I'm guilty as charged too. When you pay your money and you don't get what you thought you was gonna get out of it, the first thing we say is, well, it's what you make of it, man. It's a networking event. You just come in to network. No, I'm not. I'm coming to be financially literatified, or whatever the word is I'm looking for. I'm coming to be financially educated. I ain't come. Tell me I'm charging you $5,000 for a networking event. Don't tell me I'm coming to get educated. You feel me? That's false advertisement. That's clickbait. But I ain't here to knock nobody, man. I ain't knocking nobody. I got no ill will. Like, I learned a lot of stuff looking at these different people. I did. You know what I'm saying? But that's when, like when the Bible say, when I was a child, spoke as a child, I did childish things. When I got to be a man, I put away that childish stuff. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, there's a season. There's only so much people can learn from me. I don't expect everybody in the Spider Gang to stay around forever. You know what I'm saying? Because it's only so much I know. You feel me? It's only so much I know. But don't put so much of an emphasis on this right here. It's going to be, and then it be like the tier model. It be the tier model. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand a tier model with anything. I don't care who it is. It's not even about them. Because like I say, salute them brothers for building a business from nothing. You know what I'm saying? Salute them brothers for turning so many people like myself onto financial literacy. Yeah, I was looking for the information before I oopsed up on them, but they exposed me to other things that helped me out. Salute them. I'm proud of them for that. But I hate the tier model for anything. I just ordered a workout thing. You know what I'm saying? Telling me I'm going to get all of this. And as soon as I get ready to check out, but wait, there's more. For another $59, you can get this. Skip, I don't want it. I understand you want that, but wait, there's more. If you do this, I don't want that. I understand, but wait, there's more. And when I finally get through all those, but wait, there's more. And then I get emails every day. Tim, if you want to accelerate your fat burn, Tim, if you want to accelerate your tone, Tim, if you want, stop, get out here with a tier model, man. If you're trying to educate me, give everybody the same education. You know what I'm saying? Why don't charge me more? Don't charge me more to come backstage and hang out with Rick Ross when you ain't gonna teach me nothing no different. We all getting the same education. You know what I'm saying? But now I get a chance to come hang out in the back with Jules Santana, who ain't studying me because he just there collecting a check. I get a chance to stand in a smoky room and watch a whole bunch of people who popping bottles from my money. It's 10,000 people in here that just gave you $5,000. So now y'all in there making it rain with my money, popping bottles, spraying champagne. I'm in the corner, can't spray nothing because I done paid my mortgage to come learn about something. Hey man, I got love for anybody that's doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? But just, hey man, if you for the people, be for the people. You know what I'm saying? Redirect your target audience. Target people that got Skrilla. Don't target people who got Skrilla, they ain't out there listening to them artists that you bring into your events. You feel me? They ain't, you know, and great marketers understand their audience. They know how to sell them tickets. You know what I'm saying? If you trying to target somebody that's got some Skrilla, start bringing some classical pianists to your events. That's who got them people that listen to them classical pianists. They be sitting up in the audience. The whole audience be dead quiet. You think everybody's sleeping, and then as soon as he hit that last, the crowd go crazy. Man, I thought they was asleep. No, they was paying attention, man. They was being entertained. Like, you know, when you go to a rap concert, they always telling you to do something. They just like going to black church. Look here, man, I'm not finna be doing your job, pastor. I ain't looking at my neighbor saying nothing. This is your job. I'm coming to see what you do. You go to a rap concert, throw your hands in the out. No, I paid $75 to see you rap. Now rap. Nickel it down to the point. Exactly. Yes, a good introduction. That's it. A good introduction. That's it. Just like the Spider Gang. The Spider Gang is a good introduction to this stuff. You know what I'm saying? This ain't meant for y'all to tune into these lives every single day. You know what I'm saying? This is a good introduction to what Lil Timmy Rogers do. Cause, like I say, I started this to share my knowledge. And then once I shared everything I had to share, I just go live every day to show people what a full-time trader would do in any situation. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'll do in this situation. This is what I'll do in that situation. Win, lose, or draw. Y'all done seen me get it wrong plenty of times. Y'all done seen me lose a bet to say because I got stuck in my bias. Y'all done seen me get it right plenty of times. You know what I'm saying? Am I 100%? No. Am I the worst? No. But I'm real. I keep it real with you. I don't charge nothing for this right here. And I won't never charge for it. If you want to charge, get your money. Shout out to homie 100. I'll talk to 100. 100 say, I say, start you a call out service. Get your money. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you want to do. And I ain't out here trying to, you know what I'm saying, down nobody or knock nobody. I salute them young brothers. I got much love for them. You know what I'm saying? All on. EYL, Troy, Shotty, Trap, even Ian with his old sensitive behind. I got love from him. I learned stuff from Ian. You know what I'm saying? He's sensitive. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I feel like I need a hug or something, but you know, being his feelings. I got love for all these brothers, man. I don't down none of them. You know what I'm saying? People hate on Terry. I ain't got no problem with Terry. I paid for Terry course. People hate on Terry. I ain't got no problem with Terry. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I ain't like about Terry course, I feel like it's geared toward women. You know what I'm saying? I'd have paid all this money just so you can bash me as a man. Somebody say he a diva. You know what I'm saying? It's geared toward women. You know what I'm saying? And that's her audience. Hey, just like the young lady, you know what I'm saying? The modern black girl, is geared toward women. I won't never like buy nothing or do nothing over there because I can tell it's geared toward women. I learned my lesson from the trade and travel. It's geared toward women. And I ain't knocking that, but I'm not a woman. You know what I'm saying? And if you're going to be in a business, I feel like you should cater to everybody. But hey, if you want to gear only toward women, that's you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't for me. It feels a little demasculating when I'm sitting in there. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't knocking it. I learned some stuff from it. Did I learn a lot? Not really. I was at a different level of my thing. VIP experience. I never know that you were in the music industry. Love that your son. Yeah, man, my son. I was on doing music when Timothy was born, man. He used to be laying up on my mixing board. I wish I could. If I find that picture, I'll share it with y'all one day. I had him laying up on my mixing board, little fruity, juicy little baby sitting up there on the mixing board, laying back like this. And when he was a little kid, he used to come back here and just get in the studio. And him and Chris used to be his hype man. And matter of fact, he won a talent show when he was in the kindergarten because he was rapping one of my partner, Jared Early's songs. The dude I told y'all he was a gospel rapper. He was rapping one of his songs, and won a talent show when he was 5. I can't do them folk no more. Oh, been over since crystal balls and shenanigans. It's some money. Yeah, man. It's like. And I can say, man, I don't knock nobody, man. I don't knock nobody. I just, you know, I'm just like, hey, like if you for the people, be for the people, man. Be for the people. Don't take advantage of the people, man. Don't take advantage of the people. And then don't get mad at other people who giving out better information than you for free. What? Yep. Something that is rarely talked about, but definitely needs to be said. Yeah, man. The homie Lawrence was talking today, man. That's how I got on this. Cause I tapped into Lawrence live today. And I appreciate that, Chris. I appreciate you, man. But hey, Chris, I'm gonna keep it 100, man. I don't expect people to tap into this forever, man. Hey, we took that buy side. We took that buy side and we pushing back down the buy side liquidity. I'm trying to move it on the other screen. We took that liquidity I was talking about. I was like, if not the 39.43, at least this fair value gap here. We pushed to that fair value gap. The way we pushing, it's looking like the market may just come down and try to get some of this buy side imbalance that we're making with this big 15-minute candle, because we're making a huge buy side imbalance by pushing up this far this fast. So we've come back down to the breaking structure right here, this consolidation, right? And it's pushing back up. If we form this 15-minute fair value gap, I would love to see us come back down into this fair value gap before continuing up, right? I would love to see that. Today, Apple got an event today. Apple has an event today, and let's see what Apple been doing. Let's see what Apple been doing, how Apple been trading. Apple has been trading down. What did Apple come to? Apple came back to the breaking structure. We got into this fair value gap yesterday. We got into this fair value gap yesterday. We went through it. Boom, right there. Again, we got these three candles right here will qualify as a full order block, but the most important one I like to watch is the very last one. We got into this fair value gap more than 50% of the way through, and then pushed back up. Now today, we got a slight gap up, and we and started to push up. We got into the bottom. We got into the close of this candle, a little bit past the close of Friday's candle. What's that? The second? Yes, that's Friday. Since Apple been selling down like this right here, let's see if they use this event to pop it up. The event is at 1 o'clock. The event is at 1 o'clock. Let's see if they use this event to pop it up, because Apple has been selling down, right? So since it's been pulling down like this right here, Apple from, let's just go from August 26th. We're not even gonna go back to the 16th, because we did get a little shift in sentiment right there. So we're just gonna go from the high of the 26th to where we closed yesterday. That's almost 10%. That's 9 3/4, pretty much 9 3/4 down. So let's see if they use this event to put a little bit pop back into Apple. We got up, we came down, broke structure here, came up, retest that breaking structure, pushed up. Nice rally. Didn't take out this buy side liquidity there. Came down, shifting sentiment, pushed down, got a breaking structure there to the downside and sold off. Filled in this gap up. Got back down into this fair value gap there. Got more than 50% of the way through the fair value gap. So let's see if they can use this event to push back up. Push back up, at least break this high, and then maybe just consolidate in this area throughout the rest of the month. You know what I'm saying? Just give it like a, because where do we open up this month? Let's see what Apple seasonality is. I haven't used stock charts in a long time. I hope y'all can see my screen. I'm just running my mind. Can y'all see my screen? Yeah, y'all can see my screen. I haven't used stocks charts in a long time. Let's go to stock chart and look at the seasonality for Apple. I don't have stock chart on here. Stock charts. Anybody who ain't never used stock charts, this is throwback. This is throwback, John. You come over to stockcharts.com and go over here and click on the drop down menu. Click on seasonality. It's got a little snowflake, right? And then just put in the ticker that you want to see, and it gives you the if I type the right thing. If I type the right thing, and then it'll give you it lay out the average throughout, like month by month, and it give it to you based off the previous 5 years, what in the year you in, and then 4 back, and it give you like the monthly averages, right? So the bottom has the monthly averages over the past 5 years, right? And then the top is the percentage of the time that it ends higher than it opened, right? Percent of months in which Apple closed higher than open from 2018 to 2020, right? If I just read that, that said it a lot clearer. So 40% of the time January closed higher than it opened. 40%, 60, 60, 40, 40. So you know what I'm saying, you get it. And as you see, July 100% of the time, just like the one thing that Dustin was talking about with the heavy tech, there was like the best time is in July. Like it was like, okay, September is historically the worst, is October the best. Then you look back and was like, no, July is actually the best. So it's like you wouldn't expect like this monster rally if September is bad, because the best performance has already passed. You know what I'm saying? But 20% of the time it opened. I mean, it closed higher than it opened, and the average return is on the bottom. So the average return over the last 5 years is negative 2.5%, right? So let's just go with the average, right? So we opened up. What did we open up at? 1st of September. Okay, so we opened here, right? And then turn this off. Negative 2.5%, the average, right? So that would be the average right there, right? To come down to there roughly, right? That would be the average. So for it to close around there, that would be the average. So let's just say this is all just hypothetical right now. We got down to this fair value gap. Let's just say we use this news to pop up, right? And just at least get above this swing high, or even tap into this fair value gap and this gap down. But let's just say at least above these relative equal highs right here. Boom, pop up, and then sell off for the rest of the month. You know what I'm saying? Use a little pop up and then sell off and close there, right? That'll give us the average, the 2% down average, 2.5% down average, and it'll give us a nice little, you know what I'm saying, pop and drop, and then we can go off, you know what I'm saying, and move up, or even take out the liquidity below this July 26 low, right? That'll give us more. That'll be more than the average, but you know, get a pop, drop, and then take it on up, you know what I'm saying, for the rest of the year. You see, that'll be a nice little way to take August out. But that's just me looking at the price action right now, how far we done sold down. You see what I'm saying? But I don't look at Apple every single day. I just know Apple is the, you know, biggest weight on the SPY. I'm looking for the SPY when I done changed it to Apple. I'm getting hungry, man. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me, but I'm getting hungry. What y'all put on? Y'all been putting some stuff in there. They all hustle, sprinkle little gems along the way. Take you for okay. Oh yeah, that's from the what's name. All the best info I got for free 99. Yep. Hey, Janet Jackson and Luther Vandross say the best things in life are free. Ian taught me how to trade from last year's Invest Fest to where I don't even need to watch any more trading gurus, but I still choose to cause it's refreshing and Tim cool. Yeah. Yeah, man. Like I say, man, I don't want nobody to take it as I got ill will toward any of those young brothers, man. I ain't got no ill will toward nobody, man. I got love for everybody. XLE got a gap down around 86. They got to get filled. So I'm looking for a push down with XLE. Go up. Oh, yeah, XLE did gap down. Man, they gap down a lot today. What in the haberdashery hemoglobin is going on over here in energy? uh, energy like had a crazy run, and the way energy trading right now is acting like it wanna not get back to all-time highs. For real, that's how it's acting. But we'll see though, because like we had this stupid run from like the beginning of the year up to here, and then we fell like crazy. Then we came up and retraced down. Then we came up again and then retraced down. Right. Let's look at XLE and see what the okay. September and October is seasonally not all that great for XLE. August, September, and October is like you got a lull in this area right here from the end of summer until like fall/winter, and then it start coming back around November. And man, November is averaged almost 6% up, but it's a coin flip, it's a coin toss. And then December is flat. And December is typically flat. So look like the wintertime don't really have no love for XLE. And that kind of go with what I was saying. It don't look like it's trying to get back to all-time highs. See what the ES doing. Okay, we came all the way back down and filled the majority of that fair value gap that we made, that buy side imbalance that we had made. We got down in there relatively quick. I just had said I would love to see us come back into this fair value gap, and we did that relatively quick. That's how quick stuff happened, man. See, that's why I can't be no day trader, because I be talking about stuff, but it's like my mind moving like swing trader time. You know what I'm saying? I be missing moves because my mind moving like swing trader time. I don't be like focused on like getting in and getting out. That's why I'm giving myself until October before I go back live on futures. Let me skate through these comments real quick, and I'm gonna go get me something to eat, man. I follow all them Red Panda rules and couldn't become profitable for a year and a half until I came across ICT and Tim, passed my funded port. Oh man, that's what's up, man. Y'all clap it up for Chris, man. If y'all ain't clapped it up for him already, that's what's up, man. That's all on you. That's all on you, my guy. You the one who put in the study time and execute it, man. Put in the study time and execute it. But I ain't even gonna hold you. The one gripe I do got with Ian, when I seen he's had Red Panda in there, that sniper thing that he put out, that was absolutely trash. That was absolute garbage. And I really pray that nobody actually did that mess. I did not do that mess. That mess when he was talking about make the trend line straight And if it's a red candle and it touch it, press sell. If it's a green candle, when it touch it, press buy. I really hope ain't nobody do that mess, man. You just gambling. He ain't tell why you buying. He ain't tell why you selling, outside of the fact that if the NQ or the ES or the ZB touch this green trend line on a 20-minute time frame, if it touching it's a red candle, sell. If it touching it, it's a green candle, buy. That's trash. I would never, ever do nothing like that. That's the only gripe I got with him. That was some pure trash. And then shout out one of my partners. I ain't gonna put nobody's name out there, no business out there, but a little birdie told me that, you know what I'm saying, he knew that that was trash and he just needed to put something out because people kept pressuring him. And he didn't want to really give out the secrets that the people was paying him for. But that's what little birdie told me, so I don't know. Yeah, man. Clap it up for Chris, man. Clap it up for Chris. That's what's up. Yeah, that get out of there with that. Energy down, dollar up. That's what's up, man. That what's up, man. It's always something to be learned. You can learn. Like I said, I done learned stuff from the same people. I ain't got no ill will against anybody. Options, yeah. The only thing about options, man, that be killing me is like the Greeks. That like with options, you have to give yourself more time. And it's like you got to give yourself more time. And when you give yourself more time, you got to have more capital to give yourself more time. Cause them Greeks, you know what I'm saying, like in markets like now, how we just, you know what I'm saying, going back and forth, like we chopping, like them back and like up day, down day, that kill them weeklies. You know what I'm saying? It kill it. So it like you need to give yourself more time to let it play out. If we're not like in a trending market where we going up for 2 or 3 consecutive days or down for 2 or 3 consecutive days, the Greeks be killing your options in the short time frame. 15 minutes is not clean enough. When was that? That was at 10:06. Oh, that was a couple minutes ago. We kind of chopping right now, but we tapped into it and pushed back up. When we got a gap this big, I'm glad you said that, Christina. Let's look at this right here. When we got a gap, where's my thing? Oh, you know what? Get out of here, internet. Move out the way. All right, there you go. Now that look better. When we have like gaps this big right here, like this gap here, I don't like when we have gaps this big, right? This when we got gaps huge like this requires too much risk, right? This requires too much risk for me because, like, okay, here's the bottom of the gap there, right? Let's just say if you're a person that get in on the top of the gap, right? So you get on top of the gap, right? You at least got to give yourself to the bottom of this candle, right? To be really safe, you got to give yourself to the bottom of the swing low, right? This is just being safe. This is being aggressive, safe, right? The bottom of the candle. This is being safe, right? Aggressive, safe, right? So when it's that big, the bottom of the top of the gap is at 39.1775, right? In the bottom of this candle is at 39.0450, right? That's 13 points. What is that? Let me get my calculator over here. Yeah, my math ain't mathing right now. Right? 39.1775 minus the bottom of the candle is 39.0450. 39.0450. 13.25 points. And that's being aggressive. So now you got the risk 13.25 points. And here's your low-hanging fruit right here. Your low-hanging fruit is 39.22.25. 39.22.25 minus 39.17.75. Okay, Tim. 39.22.25 minus 39.17.75. That's only 4.5 points, right? For your low-hanging fruit. That's not a trade to take. You know what I'm saying? Your low-hanging fruit is only 4.5 points, right? And your risk being aggressive is 13.25. See what I'm saying? So it's like that's not a trade that would interest little Timmy Rogers. Right? Yep. This area right here wouldn't be something that interests me of trying to take a long off of because of like the risk to reward. The risk to reward is not worth it to me. Right? Now, from this fair value gap up to the 39.43, that's worth it. Right? That's worth it. But the market that we in, you know what I'm saying? The market that we trading in right now, you know what I'm saying? I don't see us blasting up. That's a trade you got to hold it too long for futures. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to hold it too long to get that because the way we've been trading over the days, we ain't been just trending to the upside. It's just been up and down. You know what I'm saying? We've been chopping. And then we got Jerome talking tomorrow. So I don't see us continue just to blast off. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the market acting like it want to get this buy side, but I don't see us trying to blast off. And then you got Apple got this event coming up at 1. And if Apple ain't taking off, the market ain't gonna take off. You feel me? We can blast off and get up there, but just for my risk tolerance, the low-hanging fruit on this right here, this range, the low-hanging fruit got to be more than the risk. The reward got to be more than the risk. Like, I don't want the only reward that's higher than the risk to be the end goal. I want the low-hanging fruit to be like more. You know what I'm saying? My low-hanging fruit, I want it to be a 2-to-1, and then the stretch, the actual target and the stretch goal, I want that to be, you know what I'm saying, something more respectable. Bro, I'm ahead of you on the cereal. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I'm hungry. I'm about to get off, man. I'm hungry right now. Any real trader could tell Ian knows nothing about trading. I ain't even gonna say that. I mean, I feel like he intelligent. I feel like he know, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he know what he know. I ain't even gonna hold you. I feel like he know what he know. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of these people know what they know, you know, but it's just the tactics are a little shady to me. I tried that sniper. At least it was demo. I didn't even try it. I was like, man, what? This was back when I was trading Jason's strategies, the stuff I had learned from Jay the Trader. This back when I was trading stuff I learned from him, and then I'm like, what? This don't make sense. Like, you gambling. 39.62 would be a good short entry in the fair value gap if you bear 39.62. What was 39.62 at? You said 39.60. Oh, up here. Oh yeah. You talking about up there? Oh yeah. If we get that if we come up here and get this buy side, yeah, we get this buy side. Now, I ain't just saying just go short there, but look for a short a sell setup, right? Anytime we go get like buy side liquidity, right? Once we go get buy side liquidity, I wait to see if the market gonna take that buy side and continue, or take that buy side and sell off. You know what I'm saying? So once we get like, and this buy, like, I'm glad we talk about this right here, right now, right? So when you're looking at like buy side liquidity, that's like inside a price leg. Just say like this price leg here from here down, right? this buy side liquidity, I'm expecting the market to continue up, right? Because it's inside this price leg, right? Once the market start reaching for this buy side, like we came down, right? We took out, like here, we took out sell side, 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 right? Once we took out this sell side, we had a big reversal back up, right, to the original breaking structure and start selling back off again, right? And then once we came down here and hit that sell side one more time and start pushing back up. Now we come back up and this candle here took out this buy side, right? Then we came down, this candle here took out this buy side. Now I expect us to keep coming up to take out this buy side, right? Do what we're gonna do, then take out, once we take out this buy side, now we are outside of this price leg right here. And for this one, I will use the ellipse, right? I got my clicky clicks on, so it won't do what I want it to do. Right? So now we are outside of this price leg right here. Once we get up to that 39.62, right? Once the market start taking this buy side inside this price leg, I'm expecting it to keep on taking the buy side until we get out of the price leg. And then once we get out of the price leg, then I'll be looking for a reason to go short from there, right? And that's just because I'm in a swing trader mindset, right? As a day trader, whenever it take out buy side, no matter where we at, you know what I'm saying? You could be looking for a reason to go short. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you take out the buy side, let's see if it give me a reason to go short, right? Just like this buy side right here. It took out this buy side, and as a day trader, it was something in there for somebody set up to go short after we took out that buy side, right? Let's drop lower and see what it gave. Let's look at that area right there. See if it gave anything, this area here. Once we took out this buy side, we're going to look at this area from the buy side right there. We're just going to drop all the way down. I'm going to go all the way down to 1 minute. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful right there. Beautiful right there. Came down, got a breaking structure, had a fair value gap up here, traded back up into that fair value gap, hang out, took off, boom, bounced back up, took off again. Beautiful sell side right there. Beautiful setup for the way that I trade, right? That's what I'm saying. Anytime you take out buy side, you just start looking for if it give you a reason to sell. And right here, once we came up, right, we came down, we hit this fair value gap, and we pushed up. We hit the buy side, came down, kissed this fair value gap, and then pushed up deep into the buy side. Pause, right? We pushed up into the buy side, right? Got to the top of the fair value gap. Then we start coming back down. We broke structure there, right? We broke structure there. Very next candle, left a fair value gap. We pushed down, broke structure again, broke structure again. Then we bounced all the way back up to that original breaking structure. That was your short right there, right? For this area there, that was your short right there. From a day trading standpoint, that's just the way I trade. That's based off of how I trade. Drops in September. Okay, that's what's up. And that coincide with what the what's the name said too, C-Walk. The seasonality. That coincide with what that right there said too. Yep. Yeah, not the trade for me. That's what's up. What's up, Bun Bullet? Jason, that's my dude, man. I like Jason. Do me and Jason agree 100% on everything? No, we don't. Have me and Jason had some intense phone conversations before? Yes, we have. You know what I'm saying? But we still brothers. We ain't got to see eye to eye on everything. You know what I'm saying? That's still my dude. You know? Hey. I talk to everybody the same way on internet and off the internet. You feel me? You said selling off after this event? Okay, let's let it sell. Let it sell. You feel me? Let it sell. Also watch the dollar versus euro. Speaking of the dollar, let's go look at the dollar, man. What the dollar doing? Because if the dollar bumping, that it make it hard for the market to bump if the dollar bumping. I got the dollar over here, son. DXY. I thought I had the DXY over here. Yeah, I do right there. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. The dollar screaming. Hey. Yo, hold on. I just heard something. I'm home by myself. Well, look at him. I thought I was gonna have to go get my pistol. Hey, for anybody that don't know, like when the dollar is like strong, that's bad for like equities that get their money overseas. They'll get most of their money overseas. That's bad for people that get a lot of their money from overseas. It's good for companies that do most of their business in the US. They getting most of their money over here because when the dollar be strong, it make the other currencies weak. You know what I'm saying? So if you getting most of your money from overseas, you know what I'm saying, and the other currencies getting weak, that's hurting your money. You know what I'm saying? That's why when the dollar be strong like that, we need, you know what I'm saying? If people be like, man, it's what you mean you need the dollar to be weak? We spend a dollar. Yeah, we spend a dollar, but we need the dollar to be weak so that the other currencies can be strong. And like because all our companies don't get all their money in the US. Y'all ain't never noticed that everything on there say made in Taiwan, made in China, made here, made there, because it costs them less to do it over there. You know what I'm saying? It costs them less to make it over there. But if them people currency is falling because our currency too and you getting all your money from over there, like if you making it over there and you selling it over here, that's good. But if you making it over there and you selling it over there, and that money dropping, that's bad for you. You feel me? So if you getting most of your money from overseas, you want the dollar to be weak. And with this dollar being strong like this right here, it's gonna be hard for the market to blast off. It's gonna be hard for the market to blast off. I think that's all I got, man. Let's listen to a song by Il Jordan, and then I'm gonna get out of here. Man, why y'all ain't tell me last night the delay? The bad delay had me sounding crazy. What say? I just went crazy. I should post my P&L for people. No, sir, don't post your P&L. No, hey, don't post your P&L at all. Don't never show nobody on Al Gore's internet your P&L. Don't do it. My battery dying on my phone. Let me see. Y'all should have told me yesterday, hey Tim, it's a bad delay. So every time you rapping, you sounding crazy. I looked at last night with my wife and she was frowning. She was like, how long you did that for? I said, it's the end, but I ain't know it would sound like that. Cause Robinson was like, hey, don't just let your son do the rapping. Man, I was sounding so crazy. Track number 3, Capable. Il Jordan, Banjo, the name of the album, now streaming on all streaming platforms. Track number 3, Capable. Y'all go support my son music, man.
Few minutes, couple seconds of my day. No, don't leave me alone, yeah. No, I'm not trying to play no game. It's been a minute, I don't like this time, space. Baby, come my way. I've been up waiting on you.
If you got Apple Music, the link for Banjo on Apple Music in the chat right now.
I don't like to be dependent, but you're what I need. Like Colin Kaepernick, you up out of my league. I've been making cheese in the field, deep. Made me think, I'm like, what? Am I even capable? Need you to come my way. I even capable? Bigger the phone, am I even capable? Am I even capable? Bigger the phone, I've been up waiting on you. Am I even capable? I've been up waiting on you.
Man, I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me, man. I just ran my mouth a whole lot today. Like I say, the link for Banjo is in the chat. If you got Apple Music, y'all go support my son. I appreciate y'all for buying merch and all that. But hey, I do this for my family. My son put his heart and soul into his music. Is he the best? I don't know, but I'm a proud papa. So y'all go support my son music, Banjo by Il Jodam on all streaming platforms. Hey, speaking of my son, he got a JV game tonight. He since he in the 10th grade, he still got to play with the JV team. He playing with the varsity. He made the varsity squad, but since in the 10th grade, he still got to play with JV. So this gonna be a long night for him. He told me they got him starting on both sides of the ball. He played defensive end. I don't know what he's gonna be playing on offense. I think they in the last varsity game they played with 2 weeks ago. They had him playing defensive end and end on the offensive side, but he don't really play offense. But he playing both sides of the ball. And since they don't have a varsity game this week, he said he can play all 4 quarters. So this gonna be interesting to see how he fare with starting on both sides of the ball for the full game. On the varsity team, you know, so he get a chance to rotate out. Like on the last game, he was the starting DN at the last game, but they rotate out. But now he the starting DN and he's starting on offense, and he playing all 4 quarters because they don't have many players on the JV. So they got less than 30 players on the JV team. So this about to be interesting tonight. That's what he said. He said there's gonna be some good conditioning. That's what he said, man. There's gonna be some good conditioning tonight, Dad. They conditioning him. Hey man, hey, I appreciate you, Stacks, man. I appreciate you. I just get on here and I just like I regurgitate my thoughts, man. I have a lot of stuff running through my mind. I regurgitate my thoughts, and this is the way I like to learn. So I give it in the way that I like to receive it. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. The game tonight is at 5:30. I don't know how long it's gonna go, so we probably won't do no price action review. Price action recap. If the game don't go terribly long, I might still jump on at 7:30, but it's starting at 5:30. And if we be back home by 7:30, I'll jump on. But I ain't making no promises. Yeah. If not, if I don't see y'all at 7:30 tonight, I'll see y'all at 9 o'clock in the morning, man. Appreciate y'all. Y'all trade safe if you're gonna trade. If you already made your money, hey, go hang out, man. Eat some cereal. That's what I'm about to do. I'll see y'all later, man. Gone.